After Canada made absurd, motivated allegations against India over alleged involvement in acts of violence, India on October 14th launched a strong protest against Canada and summoned Canadian diplomat in Delhi. After being summoned, Canadian Chargé Affairs Stewart Wheeler visited the Ministry of External Affairs. In a recent provocation, Canadian government said that Indian High Commission and other diplomats are persons of interest in a matter related to an investigation. Following Ottawa's recent move, Indian government strongly rejected Canadian allegations. Indian government called the accusation ascribed to the political agenda of Justin Trudeau government, focused on vote bank politics. Justin Trudeau accused India of possible involvement in the killing of Hardeep Singh Nijjar on Canadian soil. Diplomatic row between India and Canada escalated after Canadian Prime Minister Trudeau alleged possible Indian hand in killing of the Sikh separatist on Canadian soil. But since last year in September 2023, Canada has not provided any evidence to support its claims, despite multiple requests from India. But Canada does not agree to this. Hardeep Singh Nijjar was shot and killed in June 2023 by two masked gunmen outside a Sikh temple in Surrey, British Columbia.
The Government of Canada has done what India has long been asking for. Canada has provided credible, irrefutable evidence of ties between agents of the Government of India and a murder of a Canadian citizen on Canadian soil. Now it is time for India to live up to what it said it would do and look into those allegations. It is in the interest of both our countries and the peoples of our countries to get to the bottom of this. Canada stands ready to cooperate with India.
After the allegations, the Canadian Chargé Affairs was summoned by the Secretary East on October 14th. He was informed that the baseless targeting of the Indian High Commissioner and other diplomats and officials in Canada was completely unacceptable. It was underlined that in an atmosphere of extremism and violence, the Trudeau government's actions endangered their safety. We have no faith in the current Canadian government's commitment to ensure their security. Therefore, the Government of India has decided to withdraw the High Commissioner and other targeted diplomats and officials. It was also conveyed that India reserves the right to take further steps in response to the Trudeau government's support for extremism, violence and separatism against India. Meanwhile, India on Monday asked Canadian diplomats in New Delhi to leave the country by Saturday. Following this, Canada too asked 6 Indian diplomats to leave the country. The Ministry of External Affairs has said this in a press statement. The Government of India has decided to expel the following 6 Canadian diplomats: Mr. Stewart Wheeler, Acting High Commissioner; Mr. Patrick Herbert, Deputy High Commissioner; Mr. Mary Catherine Joly, First Secretary; Mr. Ian Rose David Trites, First Secretary; Mr. Adam James Chupka, First Secretary; Ms. Paul Urjuela, First Secretary. They have been asked to leave India by or before 11:59 p.m. on Saturday, October 19th, 2024. News Desk, Kaumudy Global.